Hello, my name is Shane and I'm the transfer coordinator here at GCC. For many students, community college is seen as a backup plan, a safety school, or even a worst-case scenario. But the reality is there are tremendous benefits to earning an associate's degree from a community college before starting your bachelor's degree. In this transfer tip, I'm going to do my best to dispel some of these myths by providing you with my top 4 reasons for earning an associate's degree before starting your bachelor's. If I were to ask you, which economics class is better? One taught at GCC or one taught at the Eisenberg School of Management at UMass Amherst? What would you say? Give up? Well, the answer is that they're the same. In the course equivalency database from the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, we can see that the GCC Principles of Microeconomics class is identical to UMass Amherst's Intro to Microeconomics course. The courses transfer over seamlessly and will count the same as if it were taken at UMass as a traditional freshman. So what's the real difference? Well, at GCC, that class is going to cost you around $1,500, while at UMass Amherst, it's going to cost you around $1,000. In fact, according to the Mass Transfer Program website, over the course of a 4-year degree that starts with earning an associate's degree at GCC, a UMass graduate will save 33% or almost $6,000 a year by starting at GCC first. And while we're comparing classes at GCC with our 4-year counterparts, did you know that teachers for the 4-year schools can actually be far less experienced than teachers at GCC? In fact, a 2016 study showed that about 46% of students at 4-year colleges take classes that have graduate assistants as their primary instructors. That's right, almost 50% of 4-year classes nationwide are taught by students just like you pursuing their own degrees. Aside from leading to some potentially awkward social interactions, this means your instructors at GCC can be more qualified than those you would receive at a 4-year school. Do you want to know what the percentage of GCC classes taught by graduate students is? 0%. That's right. GCC instructors are experienced classroom leaders that are dedicated completely to their teaching responsibilities and delivering you the best possible instruction. Studies from the Bureau of Labor Statistics estimate that the average person will have around 12 jobs from the age of 18 to 54. With changing technology and the rise of the gig economy, it is likely that this trend away from working for one company for your entire career will continue for the foreseeable future. What does that mean for today's college graduates? It means that adaptability will be one of the most important skills for success in the workplace, and a skill that very much starts during your time in college. I have always said that only half the battle of being a successful college student is being able to learn the material in your classes. The other half is learning to navigate the complex system of credit requirements, balancing timelines and due dates, securing funding, and otherwise being able to follow the specific policies and procedures outlined by your school. This takes an incredible amount of adaptation. And what helps you build experience better than adapting to one college? It's adapting to 2. By finishing your associate's degree before starting your bachelor's degree, you will gain even more great experience building your adaptability skills. And lastly, finishing your associate's degree at a community college before starting your bachelor's degree will help you learn in a more real-world setting. You want to see a picture of what no one's workplace ever looked like? Try this. Or this. No workplace is made up of people born the same year, with the same interests, doing the same job, with the same SAT scores, and the same high school GPAs. Yet, this is far more the experience students receive through the traditional college experience. This is not the real world, and succeeding in this environment does not prepare you for the realities of most workplaces. At a community college, your classes are much more likely to look like this. or this. As students get the chance to work with and around people of different abilities, ages, and backgrounds. Often they're in smaller classes with more interaction and collaboration. The community college classroom is far more similar to a real-world working environment, and the skills you build will better prepare you for success in your career after graduation. Thanks so much for watching this transfer tip on my 4 reasons to finish your associate's degree before starting your bachelor's. This is certainly not a complete list, and I could easily put together 3 or 4 more videos outlining additional benefits to starting at a community college. But I hope this has been enough to get you reframing the way you look at community college education. Despite what you may have heard or any negative stereotypes about community colleges, the reality is that many students will be far better off in the long run by starting their education with an associate's degree from GCC. Thanks again, and best of luck.